So we move up to the men's 81-kilogram light heavyweight division.
Representing Great Britain, Whittaker.
And here is the tournament #1 seed, Ben Whittaker. Great Britain boxer. He's already secured his passage through to Tokyo 2020 after prevailing in an untidy contest over Liridan Nuhart of Sweden. Luka Plantić. What a tournament this man has had in his quarterfinal. Croatian national champion was in a really hard-hitting affair against Emmett Brennan of Ireland. And there's confirmation of the unanimous points decision win over Liridan Nuhart of Sweden for Ben Whittaker at the quarterfinal stage. That secured his passage through to Tokyo 2020. It was really rough and untidy. Emmett Brennan combining with Luka Plantić to make a really hard-hitting contest. Our referee is from Uganda, and we have scoring officials from Thailand, Kuwait, Canada, Tunisia, and Sri Lanka seated around the ring observing this one. So two 24-year-olds facing off in this 81-kilogram light heavyweight semi-final. Ben Whittaker, the taller figure wearing red, was 24 yesterday. His opponent, Luka Plantić, the Croatian boxer. This is how he likes to box, Alex, on the front foot, walking down his opponent. But we mentioned the fact that it was a hard-hitting contest against Emmett Brennan. And Emmett Brennan, particularly in the third round, made the man go backwards. Now, he was in the lead going into that third and final round as he lands with a good right hand to the body. But Emmett Brennan with a body shot brought about a response, and on occasions for that final stanza against Brennan, he was forced onto the back foot as he looked for a left hook, which is caught effectively by Whittaker, and then Whittaker with a beautiful left uppercut, and then swaying effectively, dodging both left and right before getting on the left jab. But again, this is how Plantić likes to box, on the front foot, being the aggressor and taking it to his opponent.
Yeah, he's an aggressive guy. We've seen in his two previous contests loads of this kind of stuff, Ron. Arcing hooks, body shots. Doesn't move his head that much either. And he loves to work up close. This man could box in a telephone booth without much trouble.
Well, the mouthpiece has been dislodged. And remember, Ben Whittaker had problems with that in his previous contest in the tournament. And we always say that having equipment that fits securely is paramount. Concentration needs to be fully on the person across the ring rather than being concerned as to whether your mouthpiece is going to stay in place or the protective cup is as it should be. Action resumes just beyond the midpoint of this opening round.
Yep, I wonder why that keeps happening to Whittaker. As you said, Ron, it happened in previous bouts as well. Well, let's try and ignore that for the time being and concentrate on what's happening in here.
Oh, that's the right hand to the body, but it was low, and you see Plantić adjust his protective cup. He didn't even complain, but my goodness, that was demonstrably south of the border.
What a tough fellow.
So Whittaker tucking up, using good evasive maneuvers, and then scores with a beautiful right hand. Plantić being forced into a clinch. He's still trying to flail away, but he's walked back across the ring by Ben Whittaker, who for my money has really done, and he's really noticeably showing increased physicality in his game. Just showing these 81-kilogram light heavyweights that he isn't going to be out physical up at close range as Plantić lands with a good three-shot salvo, left hook, body, head, and then right hand to the body. Banging away with that right hand once again.
Still trying to find room to get through Plantić, and he always will, no matter the circumstances. He's one tough individual, as you see him pressing forward, but walking into a number of sharp, straight shots from Ben Whittaker, who had a very good first round there, in my opinion.
Terrific opening round of boxing, both men enjoying success in their preferred territory. And Both men electing to remain standing in between rounds.
Good movement there from Whittaker, using the left shoulder just to turn away while pivoting on his back foot. Slick stuff from the tall boxer in red.
And even though Plantić continued to wail away after taking that right hand, his knees dipped just a little bit for my money as he fell into the man in red.
They did, they certainly did.
And it's Plantić who has taken it on a 4-1 split. His banging away to the body is what the judges have preferred. Only Judge 4 scoring it for this man.
Seconds out. Round 2.
So into the second round then. Both boxers enjoyed success in their preferred territories. Plantić with arcing hooks, particularly to the body in the first 3 minutes. For Whittaker with some really sharp shooting singles, particularly with that backhand. Looking to establish the jab now is Whittaker. Plantić looking for that same shot of his own. Bobbing and weaving inside the pocket to make Whittaker miss is the man in red. It's untidy once again. Whittaker just turns his back, goes walkabout, which results in Plantić. Oh, that's another left hand to the body, and again it's low. This time there's another response from Plantić, who is then touched up around the head by some terrific rapid fire punching from Whittaker.
Well, Whittaker to me seems the one who's in control here. Despite those few low blows. Lovely jab from Whittaker. Good right hand as well before spinning off the line there. Plantić though showing Whittaker's power no respect as he marches forward.
Takes a good right uppercut on the inside, does Plantić, but he had success to the body. Left hook around the rear of the ear from Whittaker. Approaching the midpoint of this round, and again Whittaker imposing his physicality on his more compact opponent. And for my money, there's just a bit of a totter in the step of Luka Plantić as he's put on the end of a left-right combination. Made to miss once again. Whittaker with good work to the body. Plantić comes back with 2 hooks to the head. Good right hand around the ear of the man in blue once again.
Well, the judges must like what Plantić is doing, Ron. Coming forward, looking to be the aggressor over Whittaker's more slick skills and counter-punching. And also, let's not forget that lovely jab as well that Whittaker's been using. Holding on there, though, Whittaker. Not allowing Plantić to free his hands.
Oh, my goodness. Well, a point off here for excessive holding. And that completely changes the complexion of this second round, because Whittaker can score no more than 9 as both men exchange body shots. Plantić's was more powerful into the pit of Whittaker's stomach with the right hand. Good right hand again from Whittaker, which jolts the head back of the man in blue. Good work to the body, countered upstairs immediately by Plantić. And now Whittaker electing to stand in front of his man and engage in exchanges. Now he's back up on his toes, but his shot's deflected by the blue gloves of Plantić. Left hook from Whittaker gets around the rear of the right glove of the man in blue, who looks to score with a left hand to the body. Whittaker scores with the same shot. Plantić responds with a combination to both body and head. Right hand again from Whittaker, lands on the ear of the man in blue.
Off the double jab as well.
So, second round in the book. Action-packed 3 minutes where both men enjoyed success, but whatever Whittaker scores is going to be 1 point off after he was docked a point for excessive holding by the referee from Uganda.
We can see Plantić trying so desperately hard to work inside. Loves to have free hands to punch. Whittaker trying to steal a few counters there. Both guys mixing it up well between head and body throughout. What are the judges seeing this round, Ron?
So, Whittaker has got 10. He shaded that for 3 of the 5 scoring judges, 10-9. But because of the point that has been taken off, those rounds will be 9-9. In the 10-point must system, one boxer must score 10. Whittaker took it for 3 judges, but it will be 10 minus 1 because of the infringement. So into the third and final round we go then, and given the context of the scoring of that second round, Luka Plantić is in a commanding position here. because he took the first round 4-1. Whittaker took the second round 3-2, but then we have to account for the point being deducted after he was docked a point for excessive holding.
Good head movement from Plantić there. Something we've not seen a great deal of, but he done it very well there. Comes up with the head and just bumps Whittaker's chin, just due to the height difference really, and the tactics that Plantić is employing here. Rolling his head in to get any distance without taking hits. You certainly don't want to walk in a straight line, despite what the referee might be saying. I would rather evade punches than take them. Good jab from Plantić there. Whittaker switching up between head and body to keep Plantić guessing. Trying to sneak in a left hook to the body off a salvo to the head. Plantić, though, super tough.
Rapid-fire burst of punches from Whittaker. Plantić tried to respond in kind, although there were fewer shots in his combination. Rapid hands once again from Whittaker, ending that three-shot combination with the left hook. And does again the mouthpiece of Whittaker come out? And we're at pains to point out that if this happens repeatedly, normally it's 3 times and then a point is taken away. So it's rinsed and reinserted by Lee Pullen. As we approach the midpoint of this third and final round. Commentated on the global medal successes of both of these boxers. Ben Whittaker, World Championship bronze medalist at light heavyweight, as he lets a rapid-fire combination go. Plantić tucking up tightly and then tries to respond in kind, but his combination was down to the body. That was in 2019 in Yekaterinburg in Russia, where Ben Whittaker got his World Championship bronze. And at the 2014 Youth Olympic Games, Luka Plantić came away with a bronze medal down at 75 kilograms as he bangs away with a left hand to the body, just above the belt line of the man in red. And remember, in the Youth Olympics, Alex, unlike the Senior Olympic Games, you have to box for a bronze medal. It's not a case of both losing semi-finalists getting a bronze. You have to fight for that third medal piece of championship hardware. And I was there to see Luka Plantić do exactly that in the 75 kilogram middleweight division in Nanjing 2014.
Wow. Good defense there from Plantić. Hands cusped around his face as he knows what's incoming from Whittaker. He's able to catch it on his gloves.
Good accuracy there from Whittaker. Left, right, then a left hook, and all of them finding gaps in the defenses of Plantić. Well, Plantić, despite appearing weary sometimes as he lands the right hand, which threatens to dislodge the mouthpiece once again, but Whittaker comes right back. Terrific shot landed by Plantić. Sturdy punch resistance demonstrated by Whittaker as he lands with a solid shot of his own. Oh, and it's an untidy tumble to the canvas. Looking like an offensive and defensive lineman coming together in the closing stages of that third round. It was a physical tumble to the mat, but my goodness, hard-hitting third and final round between these two light heavyweights. But given the scoring of the second and that point deduction that's got to be taken into account, one suspects it's going to be Luka Plantić who will be declared the victor here. Could well be on a split. We await the official announcement. Oh, nice to see that show of sportsmanship between these two boxers. Really did engage in what became an increasingly physical contest. Contrasting styles. Whittaker, the punch pickup. Plantić likes to maraud forwards and wage war. Whittaker thinks he's done enough, but he did have that point deduction in the second round. What say the 5 scoring judges? What was an incredibly hard-fought affair. Could be likely to be split, but which direction is it going?
The winner on points by split decision. In the red corner,
and it is Benjamin Whittaker, the tournament #1 seed, prevails on a split decision verdict to go through to the championship bout here at the European Olympic qualification event. Luka Plantić, He doesn't agree with the verdict from the officials, but it's Benjamin Whittaker who will compete once again on this European Olympic qualification stage here at Le Grand Dome in Paris 2024. He was docked a point in the second round, remember. It was a furiously fought third and final round, and the judges preferring the work of Whittaker, who has overcome the point deduction in round number 2 to be declared the winner here on a split decision verdict. Luka Plantić didn't agree with the decision, can perhaps consider himself rather unlucky there. 2 scores of 28-28. And according to that, well,